I'm so glad you found my channel, Sweet Uniquities, where everything I do here is always sweet and custom for an event, making it a true uniquity. Today, the girl who doesn't like snow is going to show you how to make beautiful shimmery snowflake cupcake toppers. So let's jump into today's project. It is Saturday morning when I am filming this. It is the middle of January. I live in the Northeast and it's going to be over 60 degrees today. I am so excited. So I thought, what better way to celebrate winter in the Northeast than to make some snowflake toppers? So we're gonna do this. I recently posted a winter Wonderland cake and I will have it linked down below. So be sure to check that out if you're into winter. I'm not really into winter, it slows me down. I drive a lot for work. I don't like to be bothered by the snow. However, I do think snowflakes are pretty. So we are going to do one more winter themed cupcake topper for this season, and then we are moving on to Valentine's Day. So if you could, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button down below and hit that little bell. And what that just does is it will alert you or notify you every time I upload a new video. So thank you, that supports my channel. So today we are going to be doing snowflake cupcake toppers, or you could use these on tops of cakes. And this cookie cutter texture set I have had for years. However, I did check, they still have it on Amazon, and I will link it down below in my description box. So check that out if you're interested in doing these. It's a really simple way to get a really pretty outcome and just really elevate your cupcake toppers. Another thing that, if those of you follow my channel might have seen my Dollar Tree haul, for a bit, they had these Cake Boss winter cake kits, and they also have some snowflake plungers. They call them plungers. So they're cutters, and then they have the embossment in there to give it the design. I don't think these are as pretty as these, but if you were able to score the one for $1, then you were lucky. If you didn't get one, I'm sorry, because they only had so many, but there are lots of other options out there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to get your white fondant, and you could use blue. I see blue would be great. It would be kind of like a frozen theme. Add some Tylose to it, or CMC powder. This is CMC powder, and what that will do is it will allow the snowflakes to harden so that they will be easy to place on top of your toppers, and if you want to add details, it will be easy to do that. I've added some Tylose to this, and I'm going to roll it out. And then I'm going to use these embosser mats that came with the kit. There are several different ones, and if you can kind of see, there's powdered sugar, or excuse me, cornstarch all over them. But they're different sizes based on the different cutters that came with the kit. And the embosser mat has a raised side. So if you want to use the raised side or the indention side, it's up to you. And I don't know, I tried to do, let's see, can you see that? I prefer it when the design is raised so that you have texture on top of the topper. But if you wanted to do it where it went in, that's the same, can you see it? It's the same one, but it's kind of like down into the fondant rather than raised. So depending on how you roll this into your fondant, it will determine how your design will come out. So I'm going to show you that now. So because this is a small one, I'm going to use one of the small cutters and just cut that little guy out. Okay. So for my snowflake, I have that. Can you see that? So I'm going to let him dry. I'm going to put it on my splatter guard that I got at the Dollar Tree. And again, I will link the Dollar Tree video down below. Like I said, if you didn't score some of that Cake Boss stuff, it's okay. There are so many cool things at the Dollar Tree that can help you save money on your supplies for making sweet uniquities. So there's our first one, and I'll show you how I roll the embosser into the fondant. So tell me about winter and you. Do you like winter? Do you like snow? I'm just not, I think it's beautiful, but it just really, I just am not a fan. I don't like to be cold. I don't care to, let's see which one we want to use. I don't want to, you know, I think it's, you know, it adds a layer of scariness on the roads because people just get stupid whenever they drive. So here's this one. You just roll that mat right on there and you get that, see how it's raised? And then you just pick one of the snowflakes, you cutters, and you put it on there. So these are actually cookie cutters, so you could totally use this on cookie, you know, for cookie dough too, but for snowflakes, so they just, for fondant, it works just fantastic. But anyway, yeah, not a fan of snow. I know some of you really love it, and I'm glad for you, but you'd be disappointed this year in Jersey because so far it's been pretty mild, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so roll your fondant out. You don't want it super thin because you're gonna roll it again when you put the design on there. And the thinner it is, the more fragile it is. So, okay, oops, my ring kind of indented that. Let's see, let's do, I'll do this one. So what I'm doing is I can feel the texture on this side. So I lay that on my fondant and then I just roll it into the fondant. And then I have this beautiful snowflake pattern. And then, let's see, I can use this to cut out the snowflake. It is that simple, like seriously. It doesn't get more simple than that. So seriously, how beautiful. All right, so let's do one of Buddy's from the Cake Boss Winter Kit. And these actually, like Michael's and other stores do carry like a Wilton brand of these sometimes. So you might, oops, didn't hit the floor, thank goodness. But you may have these, you might be able to pick up some of these plungers at your local retail store. They also have these at like nicer brands like PME, I think it's called PME, I think. Anyway, there's a lot of brands out there. So I'll link some of these because these are kind of nice because that way you don't have to keep track of the sheets. But I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but little cornstarch. Little roly. And then let's do the big one because it'll probably be easier for you to see the design. So you cut it first. Cut it, you want to make sure it's cut all the way through. Tear the extra away. This might have been a little too thick, I'm not sure. Okay, and then you use the plunger, you push it down, you pull the sides up, and then you have that. So depending on the look, those actually look really cute. I shouldn't have said that naughty thing about these earlier. They actually look cute, but you have that gives you a little more fragile look because you've got the edges cut out. So depending on, you know, what look you're going for, they all can provide what you're looking for. All of the toppers are cut out. I think they look so great. Let's see if I can show you kind of the detail here. Like, look at the detail. Really cute. So these would be perfect on top of your cupcakes or your cakes right now, but I'm going to add a little layer of extra shimmer, I guess you could say, to these toppers. So there are different ways you can do this. We talked about disco dust in a previous video. I will link that down below. Controversy on that. I love the shimmer. I'm not going for glitter on this project, but the point is that some items that they sell for cake decorating, they're not necessarily FDA compliant. And so just keep in mind, make sure whatever you're putting on your toppers, you know, if you need to tell people that are going to be coming in contact with them that you probably don't want to eat the topper, or hey, these are totally fine to eat. So I do have some non-toxic pearl dust in a pearl color, which is so pretty, kind of iridescent. I have some Wilton And I believe that the Wilton is actually, I need to check that. I'm guessing that it's probably truly edible. I have a sparkle dust. It is non-toxic. So if you ingest this, it's not going to kill you, but it's not necessarily meant to be food. However, there is a adorable little store in St. Louis. I think it's called Never Forgotten Designs, and they do a lot of different types of products that are so super cool. If you're ever in the area, it's a small little place, but boy, it's really cute, and they're very knowledgeable there. But this is their flash dust, and it is truly FDA compliant, food grade. So I've never worked with it. I picked it up when I was in town, and I am excited to try it. So we will see how it looks and see how easy it is to use. I don't know, but it's really shimmery. I don't know if you can see it, really shimmery. And I think it comes in different colors. So I'm gonna give this a try. I'm going to put down some typing paper on underneath so that I can capture the leftovers so that I can add them back to the container, because this stuff is spendy. All of these little shimmers and sparkles, they are spendy. So I'm gonna try to save what I can. So let's take a look at what they look like all sparkly. Okay, so I'm going to try the Flash Dust first by NFD. And I've never used this, so I'm guessing that I just have to kind of prime. Oh, there it comes. Oh, immediately. Oh my gosh, actually that is beautiful. It comes out right away. I had never used this, and it wasn't like I needed to prime it. You guys, gosh, seriously, look at that. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there is that one. If you have some of the other ones, you're going to need a way to apply it. And I buy these inexpensive fluffy brushes from the Dollar Tree. I only use these to add color or sparkle to my my cake designs. So these have never been used as on makeup. I use these for my fall flowers, and so they are a little bit stained from the reds, but this is what, you know, I use to apply that. So actually you get the same look, but it's faster to use the pump. So I will link the Never Forgotten Designs. I do believe they ship. I will link them down below, but if you're in the St. Louis area, you can go swing by there and pick those up. But there's that one. So that's the Wilton one. I'll be honest, the one from Never Forgotten Designs, it has a little more glitter. This is that one. So it's a little more shimmery, but they're both beautiful. If you don't want to fool with the shimmer, which, I mean, who are you? But anyway, if you don't want to, they are still really pretty without any additional shimmer. They're just kind of flat. So I'm gonna continue to add some sparkle to all of these, and I'm gonna put them on top of the cupcakes. I'll show you the finished event, and we will be done for today. So I really love how these toppers turned out. The Never Forgotten Design, their Flash Dust is just so gorgeous and produces such a beautiful shimmer. And the fact that it's FDA compliant is such a benefit. I will definitely be purchasing more of those colors. Thanks so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring that bell so you don't miss any future content. Have a sweet and unique day, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.